Hey everybody and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash and today we're doing a quick review for Raptor Boyfriend, a high school romance on Xbox. Let's take a look at it. So, Raptor Boyfriend is a visual novel game that was released in December 2022, developed and published by Eastasiasoft Limited. They were kind enough to send me a copy for this review, so a big thank you to them for that. And this is basically a game where it's a satirical look at 90s teen drama about basically trying to find love in the last year of high school. So in the game, you take the role of Stella, who is a teenage girl who moves to a small town only to discover that it's a secret community of cryptids. So these are basically monsters, ghouls, etc, etc. So basically she's determined to fit in during her final year of high school, and she wants to make new friends and obviously a bit of romance. So you basically follow along with the story. It's sort of played out in the style of she's recounting it to her teddy bear, which is basically like a shrink. I thought it was quite funny. It's got a little coat on and like these glasses, like it's like a guidance counsellor or something like that, listening to her. But and she's recounting what's happening basically. Now, as you're playing along, you'll have to guide her decisions and interactions, and basically choose responses and who to talk to, what to say, and things like that. Now, you can also earn collectibles by remembering key details from conversations with your crushes, and you're going to get into a whole host of sort of different drama-filled situations. Now, the game features a very nice sort of hand-drawn style. There isn't any voice acting in the game, unfortunately, but it does have a very sort of chill soundtrack to listen along to as you play. So, what did we think of this game? Honestly, it's not a bad visual novel. It's very well drawn and animated, has a lot of dialogue, and there are lots and lots of dialogue options to choose from. So if you've ever listened to any of my reviews on past visual novels, you'll know I prefer them to have loads of options in how you respond to people that affect the story. This is one of those games. So there are three possible love interests in this game. So there is Day, who is a sort of magical fairy, and she has a spooky like ex-girlfriend who's a ghost who's trying to get rid of you. There's also like a childhood friend called Taylor, who's basically a Bigfoot Sasquatch who plays in a band. And then obviously there's Robert, who is the skateboarding dinosaur, and he likes to pull pranks and stuff on you, and he's one of those kind of guys, or dinosaurs should I say. And basically your options and your choices through the game determine like your relationships and the outcomes of the game with each character. Now, at different points in the game, you'll also not only just have the visual novel dialogue and the dialogue options, you'll be in your character's home, you'll be able to interact with a few things around the house, and at the end of sort of each section, like chapter, you basically get to pick to call one of the three characters up, which obviously pushes like romance options in different directions with the characters depending on who you call. So it does give you a lot of variety. It's a very unique setting with all the different characters, like the raptors, the ghost girlfriend, the fairies. Do you know what I mean? It's a very mixed bag, and it's just sort of different. It's a bit weird. The dialogue's written quite nicely. It's got a nice UI, very large text, so it's easy to read. And there's a lot of different options for speed and sort of auto playing and stuff like that. Now, achievement wise, it's not that difficult to get all the achievements. You could blitz through it like with a guy and get them in about 15-20 minutes, but you will have to complete the game 3 times to get all of the achievements, a minimum amount of 3, because you need to get like the love interest endings basically, and there are a variety of different endings to be found in this game. But as visual novels go, Wasn't bad at all. So overall, I definitely recommend this game if you're a visual novel fan and you want something with a bit more quality than other visual novels out there. This is one of the more well done games I have played in this genre in the last year. It's got a lot of animations, a lot of and it's all original. There's animated backgrounds, there's a lot of dialogue, there's a lot of animations in the face and stuff like that. And obviously there's a lot of cool, unique character art to it. Now the game also features lots and lots of dialogue options which branch off into different conversations, different situations and outcomes, and a variety of different endings. So for visual novel fans, there's a lot of content here to get through. It's like I say, I don't want to spoil the stories and what happens, but you can kind of get the drift of where it's going based on, like I say, the description of the game. So if you want an easy 1000 game score as well as a decent visual novel game, definitely check this one out. Like I say, it's available right now. It's priced at £11.74 on Xbox. It's playable on Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S, optimised for Xbox Series X and S with 4K resolution up to 60 FPS, and it supports smart delivery as well, so you get the best version for the console you're playing on. So yeah, check it out, visual novel fans. Not a bad one at all. Very straightforward, lots of dialogue, and therefore you can get through the full sort of single playthrough in a couple of hours, but you may have to go back through it multiple times, especially if you want to get all of the different endings to get all of the achievements. But that's it for this video, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and we will see you very soon for more gaming content. Bye for now.